watching the 2014 SCAC Volleyball Media Days, and joining us today from Shreveport, Louisiana is head coach Caley Carter and senior outside hitter Chelsea Petska of the Centenary ladies. And first of all, we want to thank both of you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Coach, we'll start with you and simply ask, what are your expectations going into 2014?
We're keeping it pretty simple this year, and I expect that we can compete with every single team on our schedule this year.
Simple enough.
Yep.
As you've been going through preseason and camp and getting ready to start the regular season, what have you seen from this team so far? What have you seen that you really like from this team as you get ready to start the season?
Well, they came in to preseason in very good shape, both returners and our freshmen. So that has allowed them to work really hard during our preseason and still maintain really good positive attitudes. And that's the second part of that. Our attitude is great right now, and we hope to keep it that way.
Chelsea, I'll turn to you. Tell me the excitement level and the energy level among the team to get back on the court, go through preseason and go through camp, and to get ready to start a new season.
Well, this preseason has actually been really, really fun. The energy level on our team is probably the highest I've ever been on. We have a great group of girls that are really excited to compete and just to be here. So I'm really looking forward to see how that all plays on the court, because I'm pretty sure that'll carry over, and we'll see that in our play. So that's pretty exciting.
Coach, you have one senior on the team who is sitting to your left, and then a handful of juniors as well. How important are those upperclassmen going to be to this team's success?
Well, since we have so many freshmen, and I do have another senior, technically, it's her last year here. She's athletically a junior, but we're counting her in as a senior on this group. But they're very important because they're the ones who are showing the new girls how we act and how we represent ourselves here at Centenary. And they've spent the past year focusing on power and technique in volleyball, and they've gotten so much better in just 1 year that we've had them. So they're playing a really big role for us this year.
Chelsea, just tell me the meaning, what it means to you to be a leader on this team this season, especially going into your senior year.
What it means for me to be a leader on this team going into my senior year is I want to be an example of how you should act on and off the court, how you should represent our team and our school. I want to be a go-to person for my underclassmen if they have any questions about volleyball or classwork or anything. That's really the type of leader that I want to be for my team this year.
Coach, tell me a little bit about your returners and the role they're going to play this year.
Well, we have Chelsea here, and we've also got Kobe Stevens, and those are our two returning players that are on the defensive side of things. And the rest of them, we've got Lindsay Long, Rachel Perkins, Christina Neesmith, Khadijah Diawara, and Lindsay Bruce. Those are pretty much our hitters and blockers. So we've got a small mix of both of them. Rachel also does a little bit of setting.
Chelsea, tell me about just kind of the goals and expectations that you've set for yourself this season, as well as some team goals and expectations in 2014.
Like I said earlier about being a leader for my team, that was a personal goal for me this year. It's just to be the senior that everybody remembers as a good teammate and was just there for them and supportive in that way. And then also our team goal that we came together with is we want to make it to the conference tournament. We want to perform very well there too.
Coach, tell me a little bit about the Newcomers and what you've seen from them in the preseason and what you're expecting from them in the regular season.
What I've seen so far is that they've got a great attitude. They've brought so much energy into this gym, which was hugely needed for this group, and it's really rubbed off on all of us. So that's been great. We've got Allison Lazewski setting for us. She'll be our freshman setter. We have two defensive specialists in the group, which is Bailey McDonald and Haley Coverly. And then we've got Elizabeth Hilliard and Lindsay Bain, who are we're using, I guess we can call them all-around players. We use them a little bit here and there. And Desiree Fry and Jade Monette are going to be our hitters of that group.
You are watching the 2014 SCAC Volleyball Media Days with head coach Caley Carter and senior outside hitter Chelsea Petska of the Centenary ladies. And we'll get you both out on this final question. Chelsea, we'll start with you. For the ladies to reach their expectations and goals for 2014, what will be some of the keys to success?
I think some of the keys to our success this year will be focus. So we mentioned all the energy that we have coming into this year, but I think a big part will be finding the balance for us to have all that energy out there, but not let it get too out of hand. Stay very focused in that way, and just keep working hard. Like Coach said, we came into this preseason very much in shape, and so it's allowed us to work more on lots of different skills. And I think as long as we just keep progressing in that way, we should be pretty good.
Coach, I know it's tough to follow a detailed answer like that, but what are going to be some of the key successes in your mind?
She's definitely right. They do need to keep working hard, and steady progress is going to be a goal for us. As we have such a good start, it's going to be kind of a challenge for us to keep that moving upward and onward. So, especially with half of our group being newcomers. And I can't forget to mention that we have an excellent team GPA this past year of 3.6. So that's another expectation for this group, is that our returning players, keep working on that very high GPA, and also kind of motivate our younger players to stay up there with them.
Chelsea, before we close things out, you said you had a shout out in. I was going to let you take the floor here.
I do. I want to give a shout out to my dad, Chelsea Petska, and the rest of the United States of America reigning equestrian team, as they are competing in Normandy, France right now, and they took team gold today. So congratulations to them.
Very, very cool. You have been watching the SCAC Volleyball Media Days with head coach Caley Carter and senior outside hitter Chelsea Petska of the Centenary ladies. Hey, we thank y'all so much for taking the time out to join us this afternoon, and we wish you good luck in 2014.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.